Welcome back to another Johnny Fatface Productions. Proctor Rails is going to take on the Minneapolis Storm. First time I think we played them possibly ever. A couple weekends ago. Rails took second at the Champlin tournament, and the Storm took third. They were two different sides of the bracket, so they didn't meet up. See how tonight goes. Rails coming off a nice win on Wednesday night where they beat the Spartans 4-2 thanks to two late game power play goals.
My boy. We went to Blackwood. The gal said she said, he's a great son.
All right, both teams huddling up before the game. And we'll get going. Looks like we're going to have Hardy out centering Elliott and Giswold. Nope, I'm wrong. Hardy out centering Yost and Giswold. Marcelo Wells and Oliver at D. And here we go. Storm win the first draw. Off the boards into the zone. Marcelo Wells wipes out. Can't get a hold of a puck. Can't stand up. Storm out to the top. Bring it right back down low. Marcelo Wells down again. Behind the net to Oliver. Oliver off the boards of Giswold. Giswold can't get a clean pickup of the puck. Tries getting out of the zone. Storm hold it in. Still can't clear it. Marcelo Wells cross ice to Hardy. Hardy in the zone with Yost breaking to the net. Pass right behind Yost. Couldn't get a stick on it. Storm up the boards. Marcelo Wells slaps it into Hardy in front of the net. Hardy has a puck knocked off his stick. Storm pick up the loose change right in the slot area. A quick breakout. Oliver tips up to Hardy. Can't hold on to it. Storm back the other way. Who is that? Oliver stepped up to make a hit. Got put on his back. What are we calling there? High stick? Maybe hit someone on the bench? Not really sure. Ref's trying to figure out where the face-off's going to go. Not sure what the whistle is for. If it hits someone on the bench, I think it's going to be outside the zone. I think it hit someone on the bench. Rodberg out centering Trush and Elliott. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Storm win that one clean back into their own zone. Trush put on a forecheck. Oh, Storm banks it off Elliott, who puts it in the zone. Storm right back out. Centering pass to Elliott. Elliott gets taken out center ice. Big hit by the Storm. Storm back the other way. Got a guy crashing in front of the net. Almost got a stick on it. Good tie up by Trush. Trush and Hubbard and Roberts battling. Trush goes it rink out wide. Elliott tries to knock it out of the air. He's going to pick it up. Get in the zone with Trush breaking to the net. Quick shot. Storm goalie puts it in the corner. Oh, Hubbard with a nice step, knocks the Storm player off his feet. Rodberg picks it up. Rodberg sidesteps one player. Trush in to get extra backhand, doesn't make it to the net. Storm looking to break out, up the boards. Storm over the center line, into the rail zone. Tried to leave it. Oh, in there. Storm tried dumping in there on Matthew's stick. Over to Hardy. Hardy coming down 2-on-3 with Yost. Hardy cuts back to the middle, leaves it for Giswold at the top. Giswold fires one right into the stomach of the Storm goalie. Nice play by Hardy, leaving that one up top. Hardy out with Yost and Giswold. Leaves it for Oliver at the top. Tip towards the net, doesn't quite make it there. Storm out in the pass to the boards over the red line. Cuts back to the middle, everyone missing. Beats Lee over the glove. Puts the Storm on the board first. Gotta take the body and get him off the puck. Yeah. Storm player coming up the boards. Reach in, step, miss. Right to the middle. Okay, Lee was screened, beats him glove upper side. Storm going the board first. Yost into the boards. Storm kicking out to the middle. Giswald can't get a stick on it. Yost over the red line. He gets tied up by two Storm players. Giswald tips it in the zone. Hardy attacking. Hardy behind the net. Tried to centering pass. Out to the top to Oliver. Oliver shot wide of the net. Storm bouncing puck in the corner. Yost to pick it up. Yost trying to cut back to the middle. Leaves it over for Marcella Wells. Marcella Wells puts one towards the net. Hardy knocks it out of the air. Yost picks it up, loses it in the corner, back up top to Oliver. Oliver winds up, doesn't quite make it to the net, puck into the corner. Yost trying to get out of the corner, knocked off his stick. Hardy centering pass to Giswald, misses. Oliver picks up. Whoa, Giswald missed. Nice shot on net. Nice save by the Storm goalie. Storm back the other way. Good back check by Giswald, picks his pocket, he's the other way. 2-on-1 with Hardy. Centering pass to Hardy. Hardy buries it. Giswald takes it wide, finds Hardy breaking down the middle. Somehow Hardy kept that on his stick and dekes out the goalie. Nice play, take it wide, hits Hardy who was covered, holds onto it, slides it right behind the goalie. They tie it up 1-1. Rodberg out with Trush and Elliott. Hubbard and Matthew at D. Rodberg tied up the center. Puck still in a dot. Storm walk away. They try to fire it in off their own skate. Elliott tips it up to Trush. Trush jumps it in. See if they go on a forecheck here. Back up the boards. Rodberg puts his guy into the boards. Trush battling in the corner. Storm behind their own net. Nice outlet pass. Knocked down by Elliott. Elliott tried to tip it out to Matthew. Picked off by the Storm. They're going to call that one offsides. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. It's big. Puck to the boards. Back to the Storm D. Centering pass by the Storm. Couldn't pick it up. Trush trying to get it. Hubbard took a swing at it, ends up behind the net for the rails. Matthew up to Hardy. Hardy out of the zone over the red line. Hardy tries a toe drag, gets tied up by the defender, and there's going to be a penalty on the Storm. Hardy to Matthew. Matthew puts it to the boards to Elliott, and that's going to get whistled down. They're going to call that interference on the Storm, 2 minutes. Hardy out centering Oliver and Rodberg. Right now Trush and Giswald on the point. Storm with a clean draw into the corner. Rodberg chasing it down. Storm leaves in the corner. Yost there to pick it up. Move it. Oh, try going back door. Oliver picks up. That puck got deflected twice, I think. That was quick. 10 seconds in. Yost had room in the corner, saw an opening to the middle of the lane. Tried passing out front, bounced off a couple sticks. Right on to Oliver, who taps it in. Puts the rails up 2-1. Hardy out with Yost and Giswald. Oliver and Marcella Wells at D. Oliver up to Hardy. Hardy loses the puck on the blue line out to Oliver in the neutral zone. Oh, Oliver just getting pestered. The Storm couldn't get the puck. Hardy back the other way. Hardy into the zone, got Giswald breaking wide. Sauce pass over to Marcella Wells. Marcella Wells puts it to the front of the net. Kick save. Yost couldn't get a stick on it, finally does. Back to Marcella Wells. Slap shot up the shin pad of the Storm. Giswald over to Hardy on the boards. Hardy dumps it behind the net to Yost. Yost has two Storm players on him, up to Marcella Wells. Shot towards the net, knocked down by Giswald. Can't get a shot on net, puts it wide. Giswald across to Marcella Wells again. Like his fifth shot this shift. Puck loose in front. Oh, couldn't put it away, wide open. Good tie up by the Storm. Storm trying to clear it. Oliver holds it in twice. Oliver centering pass, knocked down by the Storm. Storm back the other way. Nice step by Giswold. Storm put it out front. Oliver slaps it away. We're going to have a hooking call on Proctor, I believe. Oliver going to the box for hooking. Legal in Superior, not legal in hockey. Yeah. Heard they're serving nachos in the penalty box tonight. Zayden's a little hungry. Looks like Hardy and Giswold are out. That puck, I think Hardy slapped that one right at the face-off all the way down. Hardy and Giswold at forwards. Oh, Hardy doing a little slash in there. Hubbard and Matthew at D. Storm centering pass, shallow in the zone. Good step by Matthew. Storm went to the front of the net. Oh, I thought that went in. Storm player just got tripped up on the circle. Hubbard throws a body. Hubbard ripped it around the boards of Giswold. Giswold hits the defensive player of the Storm and it goes all the way down, no icing. Storm quick up the boards. Nice move up the middle, knocked off the stick by Giswold. Almost got it right on Hardy's stick. Storm over the red line, dump and chase. Hubbard chasing it down with the Storm player. Storm player got there first. Giswold picks up the loose puck. Coming down 2-on-2 with Hardy, dumps it in the zone. Kill some clock and probably go for a change. Hardy battling 3 Storm players, just got tripped up a little bit. Storm looking to set up their power play. Good step by Hardy. Yost picks up the loose puck. Soft pass off the stick of the Storm into their own zone. 40 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Rails. Storm over the center line. Can't hold on to it. Yost there to pick it up. Yost tries to go wide. Brings or shoots it just wide of the net. Storm across the middle. Matthew steps up, good stick. Puck goes into the corner. Off the boards of Yost. Yost flicks it up into the rafters. They're going to blow that one dead. Didn't touch anything, but then it goes through the rafters. Automatic whistle. Last time we were here, we hit the rafters. They didn't call anything. 12 seconds left in the penalty kill. It's like Yost, Giswold, and Hardy are all out. With Marcelo Wells, Oliver will step on as the 5th man here in 12 seconds. Giswold and his opponent are sneaking in pretty close to the ref. It's supposed to be separation on the face-off. Storm into the zone, got a guy crashing the net, couldn't connect on it. Rails at full strength. Puck behind the net to Marcelo Wells. Tried to hit Oliver, wasn't looking. Oliver picks it up off the glass. Out to the neutral zone, Yost trying to track it down. Giswold picks up the loose change, fires one off the blocker, the goalie. Up the boards, Marcelo Wells pinching. They hold it in? Still on the blue line, I can't tell if it's in or out. Got that one. Hardy, good step. Still has control of the puck. Hardy just got taken up by 2 guys, turnbuckled. Knocked down, Yost tries a goal line shot, goalie knocks it down. Rink wide pass, in between, who was that, Hardy and Oliver. Oliver off the boards, good enough to clear the zone, that's going to be an offsides call. Oh, they're going to call intentional offsides, that's all the way down. Rodberg out centering Elliott and Trush. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Storm win that one into the corner. Quick D to D off the boards. Oh, Hubbard's going to get a 10-minute checking from behind probably. Storm down the middle, one-timer, big save by Lee. Oh, yep. 10-2. Hit him from behind. Oh, well, maybe this. Yeah, they gotta get another player. Checking from behind. Checking from behind. Yeah. Open ice.
How many is that?
10-2.
10-2. Who is it?
Defense, Hubbard. We're running 3D for the next 10 minutes. Yost out with Rodberg to start this penalty kill. Matthew and Oliver, no, Marcel Wells and Oliver at D. Storm trying to set up the power play. Fire one off the shin pad. Marcel Wells tries to ring around the boards. Storm pick it up in the corner. Storm up to the top. Rodberg, oh, swatted at it, missed it. Oliver tried clearing the zone. Storm hold it in, ran the blue line. Storm to the top. Rodberg steps out, shot towards the net, deflected into the corner. Storm across the top again, hold it in right at the blue line. But that one's gonna sneak out over to the dot. Oh! Oh, net is off! Holy smokes, guy was wide open in front. Fired it wide anyways, but whew, that was a nice play. Hardy out with Giswald, Oliver and Matthew at D. Hardy tried winning it forward. Storm picked it up, go across the top. Hardy back and forth, shot, deflected wide of the net. Into the corner, Matthew puts a stick on it. Storm walk out top of it again. Storm working that guy right in the middle. Shot towards the net, Lee knocks it away. Giswald trying to force an error. A swap by Oliver. Storm back to the middle. Puts one just wide of the net. I think he was passing it, no one did a stick on it. 40 seconds left in the penalty kill. Storm working across the top, over to the boards. Centering pass, through everybody. Storm gets a stick on it, put it right in the corner, pass it right out front. Lee hits it with a stick, knocks it away. That guy was breaking right down the middle. 20 seconds left in the penalty kill. Storm have a guy wide open to D. Look at this. Good job. Rails reset. Oliver up top. Rink wide pass. Right out front. And they hit the guy in the back door. Bury it. Proctor was... Guys were everywhere there. 3 seconds left in the penalty kill. Got Oliver up top. So no one's on the back door. Wide open. Oh. Storm tied up 2-2. Power play goal. Hardy out centering Yost and Giswald. Matthew and Marcel Wells at D. Proctor will be running 3D for a while with Hubbard's 10-2. Yost fires one to the top of the circle, wide of the net. Storm behind their own net, looking for that centering pass right on the tape. Nice step by Matthew. Marcel Wells puts it out of the zone. Hardy picks it up in the neutral zone. Looking for Giswald wide. Hardy's still dangling with the puck over to Marcel Wells. Marcel Wells fires one into the glove of the Storm goalie. Out to Oliver at the top. Oliver rink wide pass. Giswald tried a one-timer, bounced over his stick. Giswald tried centering pass, knocked up in the air. Hardy bouncing in the air. Hardy getting tied up, gets hauled down. That's going to be a penalty on the Storm. Storm going to the box for 2 for holding. Hardy out with Oliver and Rodberg. Yost and Giswald. Hardy wins it over to the boards of Giswald. Giswald thought Hardy was going up top. Little miscommunication out to the neutral zone. Hardy all the way back in his zone over to Yost. Yost winding it up over the red line. Yost goes behind the net, looking for Oliver breaking down the middle. Yost leaves it for Hardy. Hardy over to Giswald at the top. Giswald back to Hardy. Rink wide pass to Rodberg. Couldn't hold on to that one. Rodberg up to Giswald. Giswald back to Rodberg. Rodberg back to Giswald. Go across the other side, boys. Move it. Drew open in front of the net. Yost takes a shot. Deflected up and over. Rodberg hit Yost right in the slot. Got the shot off. I think it hit a defensive player's stick up in the upper netting. Minute 17 left in the power play. Hardy wins that one back to Giswald. Giswald across the middle. Giswald to the net. Fires one wide open. No one get a rebound on it. Oliver trying to get control of it. Storm pick it up out of the zone. Rink wide pass into the zone. Nice stop by Giswald. Giswald tips it up to Oliver on the blue line. Oliver stops. Leaves it up to Yost. Can't hold it in. Back to the neutral zone. 52 seconds left. Over to Oliver. Oliver back to Yost in the middle. Knocked off his stick. Up to Giswald. Bouncing puck. Storm picked it up. Rails are chasing. Storm tries centering pass. Knocked down by Giswald. Giswald up the boards. No one there. Oh, Storm flicked it up. Who'd that hit? Giswald in the chest. Hardy picks it up, skates it out of the zone. Hardy gets his pocket picked right on the blue line. Rink wide pass to Giswald. Giswald dumps it in the zone. Rodberg chasing it down. Rodberg chasing behind the net. Out front to Hardy, picks it off. Oh no, it's Elliott. Elliott fires one into the chest of the Storm goalie. 4 seconds left in the power play for the Rails. Four seconds left. Rodberg out with Elliott and Trush. Matthew and Marcelo Wells at the point. Rodberg wins it over to Elliott. Elliott power turn in the corner up top to Marcelo Wells. Fires another one. Hits a shin pad of the Storm player. Matthew steps up, holds it in. Backhands it down to the dot. Storm behind the net. Elliott knocks it off the stick. Trush behind the net looking for the pass out front. Elliott leaves it behind for Trush. Goes underneath his skates. Rodberg up the boards to Trush. Trush centering pass to Elliott. Hits it in the backhand. Can't hold on to it. Elliott puts it back in the corner. Rodberg chasing it down. Storm ringing all the way around. Storm coming out 2-on-2. Good, that's going to be a tripping call on Marcelo Wells with 21 seconds left. Oh boy. Already have a short bench. Another defenseman in the penalty box. Hardy and Giswald will start off at forward on the penalty kill. Oliver and Matthew at D. Storm win that one clean, right between both defensemen out of their own zone. Storm play with the puck in the neutral zone over the red line, dump it into the corner. 5 seconds left, just tie it up. And that should do it. Ooh, that was close to the whistle. Well, after one period, tie ball game. Tie hockey game. It's 10:35, I believe. Hubbard's penalty should be up at 10:35, so first whistle after 10:35. Hubbard will regain the score, rejoin his group. Hardy out with Giswald. Oliver and Matthew at D. Oliver gets the puck, wipes out, loses it. Matthew off the boards. Storm defender holds it in, dumps it right back in deep into the zone. Back up top for the Storm. Looks like the rails are overloading. Storm in the sideboards. Trying to get it back out to the middle, I'm guessing. D-to-D pass. Storm looking for that guy in the middle. Good stick by Hardy, deflecting that pass into the boards. Storm pick it up though on the goal line. Centering pass. Puck just sitting there. Hardy couldn't get a stick on it. Storm hold it in, 50 seconds left in the penalty kill. Hardy into the corner, pumps the brakes. Hardy off the boards, bouncing puck. Storm hold it in. Back to the sideboards for the Storm. Storm skated out. Hardy being a pest. Forcing passes. Rink wide pass by the Storm. Cuts back to the middle. Big save by Lee. Rails swat at it. I don't know if it's going to be hard enough for an icing. Giswald trying to chase it down. Giswald gets there first. 15 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Rails. Hardy and Giswald trying to hold it in the zone to run up this penalty. Storm out of their zone and Rails at full strength. Oliver steps up, tips it up to Giswald. Oh, here we go. Behind the play, Storm going to the box. I didn't. Oh, good. 2 minutes for roughing for the Storm. Oliver got inside his head, renting an apartment.
I wonder what he said.
I don't know what he said, but he got in his head and the kid reacted. Took Oliver down and headed to the box for 2 minutes. Hardy out with Rodberg and Oliver. Yoshi Giswald. Back to Giswald at the top. Giswald, and that's going to be a penalty on Hardy for tripping. Trying to tie his guy up after the face-off. Hauls him down. Be 4-on-4 hockey. Boo. Be Yost and Giswald at forward. Marcelo Wells and Oliver at D. 3 seconds ran up the clock, so 4-on-4 for pretty much 2 minutes. Back to the corner to Giswald. Giswald up to Oliver. Oliver tips it up to Giswald. Gets it out of the zone. Giswald cuts the middle. Good defensive play by the Storm. Yost chasing it down in the corner. Storm centering pass. Miss. Giswald had it. Missed it. Got it back. Trying to go up the middle. Storm shut that down. Marcelo Wells tips it up. Giswald fires one from the top. Off the goalie's blocker. Into the upper netting. Rodberg out with Yost. At forward, Matthew and Marcelo Wells at D. Storm win that one into the corner. Storm out of their zone. Wales have back checkers. Storm passed. Lee with the save right out front. Yost picks up the rebound. Yost over the red line. Yost going wide. Rodberg breaking the net. Off the blocker again. Up and out of play. Minute 5 left in the Storm penalty, minute 8 left in the Rails penalty. Storm win the puck into the corner. Yost off the boards to himself. Yost skates around the perimeter. He's got Matthew open on the far side or the close side. Yost to the net. Rodberg tipped it just wide of the net out of the air. Storm go D to D behind the net. Centering pass. Storm couldn't hold on to it. Marcelo Wells steps up, dumps it back in. Oh, puck bounced off the boards right in front of the net. Storm rink wide pass. Rodberg angling it down. Storm out to the middle. Elliott picks it up. Elliott into the zone. Elliott gets tied up trying to give a back pass to Rodberg. Rodberg with a stick lift. Rodberg to the front into the stomach of the Storm goalie. Holds on to that one. Yeah, if you get caught, it's long skate. It's tough. 4-on-4 is tough to play because there's so much ice to cover. Can't be too aggressive, but you want to be aggressive. Elliott wins it back to Oliver. Oliver over to Marcelo Wells, fires one. Glove down by the Storm goalie through traffic. Track that one down. Elliott back to Oliver again. Oliver off the boards, almost got picked off. Oliver puts it in the corner for Elliott. Elliott looking for someone out front. Elliott back to Oliver at the top. Oliver, blind pass to Marcelo Wells. Almost picked off by the Storm. Storm's at full strength. Coming down. Good defensive play by the Rails. Oh, Storm player loses an edge. Elliott is with Hardy coming down 3-on-1 with Trush. Over to Trush. Trush with a one-timer. Big save by the Storm goalie. Puck still loose in front. Both teams at full strength. Oh, man. Big save by the Storm goalie. Nice play. Out to the top to Marcelo Wells. Snapshot to the net. Glove down by the Storm goalie. Oh, that was a nice play. Hardy out centering Yost and Giswald. Matthew and Hubbard. Hubbard's out of the box. I was wrong. 10:46. Hardy wins that one straight ahead into the corner. Storm D to D behind the net. Yost followed through with that check. He would have had that guy off the puck. Matthew picks up in the neutral zone. Tries to go off the boards. Storm intercept. Backhanded to Lee. Leaves it for Hubbard. Hubbard up to Yost. Out of Yost's reach. Yost gets a stick lifted last second. Puck's still on the boards. Yost, centering pass to Giswald, up to Hardy. Centering pass to Giswald. Giswald across the middle. big kick save by the Storm goalie. Giswald to Yost, one-timer, out to Hubbard. Hubbard shoots it, deflected wide of the net. Oh man, that was exciting. Storm tip it out of the zone. Coming down 2-on-2. That's going to be an offsides on the Storm. Whew, that was exciting. Storm goalie is going out to give the Storm players giving their goalie a tap. Pretty much saying thank you. Shut down a couple big plays there. Rodberg out to Elliott and Trush. Oliver, Marcelo Wells at D. Rodberg wins that one to Oliver. Over to Marcelo Wells, he's out of the zone. Over the red line, dumps it in. Goalie throws it right out front to Rodberg on the backhand. Couldn't control it. Storm cross ice pass. Oliver steps up, slaps it in. Trush flying in. Trush flushes him out the other side. Rodberg trying to get it. Storm, that's going to be an offsides call. Whew. Oh, it's Oliver. Puck to Elliott, over to Oliver. Oliver over the red line. Throws a wrist shot in, hits the defender of the Storm in the stomach. Trush trying to flush him out. Storm backhanded up the boards. Good step by Elliott. Puck right behind Rodberg. Rodberg puts it into the corner. Trush chasing him down. Step up, get that thing. Storm right out of the zone, rink wide pass to no one. Marcelo Wells back out of the zone up to Trush. Oh, Storm guy had a step on him. Rodberg with a body, neutral zone. Oliver picks it up, dumps it in deep. Trush in first. Trush centering pass, only Storm players there. Storm player kicks it out. Hubbard couldn't get there in time. Hardy picks it up. Hardy over the red line, taking it wide. 3 Storm players. Oliver breaking wide. Hardy gets taken out again. They are just going after Hardy. Storm going back in the box. Storm going in for head contact. That's going to be a major 5-minute penalty. Ooh, that's a big one. Huh? Yep. So Storm is going to the box. I believe it should be a major. It should be 5 minutes for head contact. Let's see what happens here. Minute, 10 and 2. It's not a major. Brian Bortson explained to the Storm coach what the call was for and what it was about. A good little rest. I don't know, they're trying to figure out how long it is. I'm not sure what they're talking about. So it looks like it's going to be a 10 and 2 for the Storm. Hardy out, Rodberg and Oliver, Yost and Giswald. Puck out to Oliver at the top. Oliver in front of the net, tipped just wide by Giswald. Storm tip it out to Hardy. Hardy holds it with his hand and a stick. Yost picks up the loose change across the middle. Yost fires off the blocker of the Storm goalie. Another shot off the blocker. Yost back out. Leaves it for Giswald at the top. Giswald across the middle. Fires one, tipped just wide of the net again. Oliver trying to chase it down. Storm player backhands it up to Hardy. Hardy uses his glove to hold it in. Hardy towards the net. Jeez, I think he hit Yost in the back of the head. To the net. Storm goalie jumps on it. Jeez. Hardy headhunting with the shot. Hardy gets hauled down into the boards. Roderick tries to hit him up to Giswald. Giswald puts it, or Roderick back to Hardy. Roderick steps out with it across the middle. Roderick over to Oliver. Oliver rink wide. Giswald tipped by the Storm player. Centering pass to Hardy. Rail's got to get set up here. Hardy over to Giswald. Giswald top of the circle, fires one, tips just wide of the net. Hardy there to hold it in. Hardy shoots, finds the back of the net from the top, beats the goalie. Low blocker side, I think the goalie was screened. Nice low hard shot from Hardy. Power play goal. Hardy taking his time, sees the opening. Low blocker, puts the Rails up by 1. Ooh. Yeah, this you kind of stand still and just try to set up on the outside. That you just try to set it up on the outside. It's not a lot of movement going on. Centering pass to Hardy, too far behind him. Storm pick it up. Storm back the other way across the red line. Into the zone, at the top of the circle, fires one lead. Blocker save. Giswald backhands it up to Yost. Yost tips it up to Hardy. Hardy's got Yost with him. Hardy shoots it low glove side, wide of the net. Storm back up the boards. Giswald trying to hold it in. Matthew gets it in the neutral zone. Over to Hubbard. Hubbard's got a guy on him. Can't control the puck. And oh my gosh, I think they're going to call it tripping on that for sure. Giswald up the boards. Good defensive play by the Storm. Giswald's centering pass. Knocked away by the Storm. Hubbard throws it towards the zone. Storm knocked it away. Yost tries hitting Giswald. Bounced off his skate. Hardy had it briefly. The Storm fired it in the zone. Matthew up to Giswald, up to Hardy. Too fast for the cameraman. Hardy all alone, I think it's, oh, there's Giswald. Giswald with a spinorama move. Tries to get to the front of the net, knocked away. Puck sitting right there, off the goalie. Puts a glove on it. Swoosh. Roderick out with Elliott and Trush. Oliver, Marcelo Wells at the top. Storm wins that one into the corner, but they go D to D. Tried centering pass, Roderick knocks it away. Oh, right between Roderick and Trush. Bouncing puck. Storm over the red line. Oh, puck out to the middle. Roderick puts it back in the corner. Oliver battling. Elliott trying to clear the zone. Elliott gets knocked off his feet. Back to Oliver. Out to the neutral zone for Trush. Trush working through some opponents. Trush tries to put to the front of the net. No one's there. Oliver, Elliott. That's out to Oliver. Oliver rink wide, knocked out of the air by the Storm. Storm coming in 3-on-2. Fires one into the chest of Lee under the skates of Rodberg. Rodberg backhands up to Trush. Bouncing puck, clears the zone. Trush hits the stick, knocks it deeper into the Storm zone. Storm up the boards, stopped by the rails. Elliott gets tied up on the blue line. I don't know what happened there. Storm hits Hardy in the skates. Hardy sidesteps the player, still with the puck. Hardy rink wide to Oliver, who's wide open. Oliver into the zone. Centering pass, tip to the net. Rebound, big save by the goalie again. Oh, that goalie is keeping this team in the game. Storm centering pass right by all the players. Oliver back by himself. Oh, they got a bunch of rails back. Storm up to the top. Quick shot into the skates of Marcelo Wells. Open in front. Storm. Couple whacks at it. Lee finally puts a glove on it.
Double penalty for the
Head contact on Hardy. So you got 10-2.
10-2?
Yeah.
For the punch.
Yeah. Hardy out with Yost and Giswald. Hubbard and Matthew at D. Storm gain control after the face-off. Hardy got Giswald breaking. Tries to tip it up to Giswald. Stopped by the Storm. Storm centering pass. Oh, Storm into the zone. That was close. Way to stay inside. Giswald picks it up. Goes up the boards to Hardy. Can't hold on to it, but clears the zone. Centering pass by the Storm. Giswald skates to the middle. Puck knocked off his stick. Shallow into the neutral zone. Storm in front of the net. Knocked away by Giswald. Giswald headman up to Yost. Yeah, it's going to be an offside. It's bouncing puck and hold on to it. Whew, exciting game so far. Rodberg out with Elliott and Trush. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Storm up the boards. Storm shallow in the zone. Leave it at the top of the circle. Rodberg steps. Stick lift by Elliott. Fires one. Hit traffic in front. Rodberg is still at the puck in the corner. Hubbard up the boards. Trush trying to battle for it. Puck behind the net to Matthew. No outlet pass. Storm defender catches it. Throws it right back in the zone. Matthew fires one off the glass. Clears the zone. Now you got to get on him, boys. On him quick in the neutral zone. Centering pass by the Storm, knocked away, clears the zone again. Storm wait for all the guys to get on side. Fire right back in deep in the rail zone. Over to Elliott. Elliott tips it up. Storm defenseman puts it back in the corner. Elliott working with it. Tips it up to Trush. Trush over the red line trying to dump it in. Storm pick it off. Storm back in the zone. Picked by Hardy. Hardy picks a pocket, back the other way, 2-on-2 with Marcelo Wells. Hardy across the middle. Hardy fires one, buries it in the back of the net. Oh, that was a nice shot. On the ice. Hardy cuts across the middle, holds onto it, beats the goalie, low blocker side again. Rails go up 4-2. Hardy out with Giswald and Trush. Oliver, Marcelo Wells at D. Marcelo Wells over to Oliver. Oliver centering pass to Giswald. Giswald fires one. Goalie didn't see that one. Tipped off his glove over the net. Hardy with a big hit right in the boards. Little payback. Good battle by Giswald, gets hauled down. Yost rings it up to the top to Marcelo Wells, who's had plenty of shots today. Marcelo Wells, another shot on net into the stomach of the Storm goalie who holds onto it. Hardy, clean draw back to Marcelo Wells. Flicks it back in the corner. Storm D-to-D. Yost picks off a pass. Tries center to get knocked away by the Storm. Storm off the boards. Out of the zone. Good step by Oliver. Got around him. Hardy knocks down the pass. Hardy back the other way. Gets hauled down. Oh, they are not happy with that call. Hardy gets hauled down again. Proctor going on another power play. Ooh. Interference they call it. That could have been tripping or interference, I guess. Hardy out with Rodberg and Oliver. Yost and Giswald at the point. Storm win that draw into the corner. Rodberg chasing it down. Oh, Storm trying a full ice pass. Lee out. That bounced right over his stick last second. Hardy kicks it out to Giswald. Giswald into the zone. Giswald gets his stick lifted. Storm go back to the D. Held in by Hardy. Just kidding. Bounced over his stick. Rails back out to the neutral zone. Hardy trying to cut across. Across the red line. Hardy gets his stick lifted last second. Storm back the other way. Giswald steps up. Didn't have the angle on him. 2 Storm players down low. Trying to put a forecheck on. Storm player pass behind the net. Storm killing the clock. We're missing. Oh, good stick lift by Oliver. Robert tips it up to Oliver. Can't hold on to it. Hardy picks it up. Hardy looking. Oh, throws it in front. Oliver didn't have a stick though. Giswald picks it up. Minute left in the power play. Right to the front. Storm. Oliver gets tied up. Oliver back up to Giswald at the top. Down to Oliver in the corner. Back up top to Giswald. Over to Oliver. Back to Giswald. Over to Hardy. Hardy rink wide to Oliver. Oliver tried a one-timer. Puck out front. Who's there? Big man Yost. Picks up the trash and taps it in. Yeah. Puck sitting out front. Yost is there. Didn't get tied up. Taps it in. Oliver tried a one-timer. Bounces right onto Yost's stick. Puts it in to put the Rails up 5-2. Hardy picks it up. Hardy rink wide to Giswald. Backhands it deep in the zone. Oh, Yost almost intercepted that one behind the net. I think the Rails have 3 power play goals. Storm trying to break it out. Getting tight in the neutral zone. Now that's close offsides. Held it up. Back the other way. 4-on-1. Hardy over to Yost. Yost down the middle. Oh, drags it across. Almost a buzzer beater. Couldn't get a stick on it. Would have been a tap-in goal. After 2, Rails lead 5-2. See you in 15 minutes. Right, back to live action. Start of the third, Rails lead 5-2. They also lead on the shot clock, 31-13. So far, first two periods, a lot of penalties on both teams. Each team assessed a 10-2. Start of the third, Hardy out with Giswald and Yost. Oliver, Marcelo Wells at D. Storm D to D, quick up the boards. Dump it shallow in the zone. Oliver trying to knock it out. Doesn't quite clear it. Yost leaves it for Hardy. Hardy over to Giswald. Oh, that was almost a big hit. 9-1-1 pass. Almost. Oliver battling behind the net. Tips it up to Giswald on the boards. Giswald gets tied up, thrown off the puck. Trying to bank it off the boards. I don't know what happened there. What is that? Offsides? Storm win it back to the D. Storm in their own zone, rink wide pass. Good step by Oliver, turns, fires it in the zone. Let's go, boys. Giswald flying into the corner, Storm up the boards. Centering pass. Storm out of the zone, coming down 2-on-3. Storm into the corner, Oliver got a piece of him. Storm out to the D, holds it in, falling, turns, puts it back in the corner. Centering pass by the Storm, knocked away by Lee on the Hardy stick. Hardy leaves it to Giswald, crisscross in the middle. Giswald cuts back to the middle, puck knocked off his stick, shallow into the Storm zone. Up to Hubbard, Hubbard over to Hardy. That's Elliott, excuse me, Elliott. Hardy couldn't hold it in, puts it in, and Giswald offsides. That was weird. He was in, he was out, he was back in. Rodberg out with Trush and Elliott. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Storm win that one back. Up the boards out to Matthew in his own zone. Matthew tried a rink wide pass, intercepted by the Storm. Rodberg picks it up, flips in the air over Hubbard. Hubbard over to Trush, right on the blue line. About four guys whacking away at it. Finally clear it. Storm rink wide. Put it deep in the rail zone. Oh boy, Storm there first. Out to the top for the Storm. Get up there, shot, Lee, kick save, Hubbard. Storm with a backhand rebound, Lee, kick save again. Storm up top. One timer from the top, kick save by Lee. Hubbard knocked off of his feet. Got to go. Back up to the top. Rails look like they're in a prevent defense right now. Shot on net. Lee holds on to that one. That's him not knowing. Center's got to go in the corner. Yeah. Hardy out with Giswald and Yost. Hardy wins it back to Marcelo Wells, who rings it around. Does he what? Not Hardy. Yost picks it up, puts it up to Hardy, couldn't hold on to it. Trying to get the clock back to normal. Bear with me. Out to Giswald in the neutral zone. Giswald off the boards to himself. You're going to call that one an icing. Ooh, Giswald took off a little early before he dropped the puck. Storm with the puck into the corner. Throw it out front, almost knocked it out of the air, tied up by Yost. Storm put it back in the corner, back out to the top. Storm cutting across the middle, knocked down by Hardy. Yost is chasing him. Another shot by the Storm, tipped just wide of the net. Rails are on their heels right now. Back out to the top for the Storm. Hardy trying to get out of clear. Storm back in. Rink wide pass under the between the legs of Oliver. Yost tried tipping that one out to Hardy. Storm hold it in. Storm put on a nice forecheck. moving the puck well in the offensive zone. Back out to the top of the Storm, fires it, hits some shin pads, puck shot wide of the net. Hardy picks it up, tries to clear it off the boards. Storm hold it in. Over to Oliver, he should fire that one off the boards. Storm hold it in again. Storm fired in the corner, and that's going to be a penalty on Hardy for roughing. Storm going to go on the power play for 2 minutes. Starting off the penalty kill, Yost and Rodberg at forward, Matthew and Hubbard at D. Storm win it clean out of the zone. Storm tried centering pass off Yost's skate. Storm up the boards into the zone. Take him wide. Oh, puck free out front. Yost picks it up. Backhands it out of the zone. Out to the neutral zone. Rodberg chasing him down. Storm throw it to the neutral zone where Yost is at. Yost flicks it back in through the rafters. No whistle that time. Storm breaking it out. Proctor trying to force him to the boards. Guy breaking down the middle. Don't get too low. Storm top of the circles. Trying to get it out to the front of the net. Proctor shutting down the middle. Storm back up to the top. Shot from the point for the Storm, deflected wide by Lee. Back to the top for the Storm. One-timer, way over the net. Hubbard trying to chase it down, swings at it, misses. Throws it up the boards, Storm hold it in. Step up, shot by the Storm, hits Lee in the shoulder. Puck just sitting there, big kick save by Lee. 35 seconds left in the penalty kill. Yost picks up a loose puck. Yost is out of the zone. Oh, and he flicks it up and out of play for a whistle. Huh? Elliott and Giswald out. Oliver and Marcelo Wells at D. Storm win the draw, D to D. D to D again. Storm shallow in their own zone. Up to the red line. Storm dumping in on the stick of Marcelo Wells. Off the glass. Right on the blue line, the Storm hold it in. All of Marcelo Wells battling in the corner. Centering pass. Storm right at the top of the circle. Big save by Lee. Rails at full strength. Storm ringing around out to the top. Elliott knocks it away from him. You got Giswald breaking down the middle. Elliott hit the stick of the defenseman. Giswald puts a shot in the blocker. Giswald throws a centering pass out to Marcelo Wells, who puts it in the corner for Hardy. Tips it further in the corner for Elliott. Giswald picks it up. Giswald had the point wide open. Giswald cutting across the middle. Giswald fires one out the blocker. Giswald down the corner for Hardy. Storm walk away with it. Put over to the boards. Elliott trying to hold it in. Storm throw it out to Marcelo Wells. Flicks it up to Giswald. Swats at it. Storm trying to hit a rink-long pass for a breakaway. Giswald picks it up in the neutral zone. Giswald centering pass under Yost's stick. Marcelo Wells there. Tries to swing at it. Fans. Puts it in the corner for Yost. Oh, right up front for Giswald. One-timer. Big save by the Storm goalie. Oh, gotta do that quicker. Storm ringing around. Marcelo Wells puts it in the far corner. Hardy chasing it down off the glass. It goes out to the neutral zone for Oliver. Over to Marcelo Wells, out of his reach. Goes up the boards, up and out of play. Mater almost took one in the noggin. Yeah, on her heels. Be a face-off in the rails zone. Eight shots so far, 3 by the Storm, 2 by the rails. Trush picks it up. Trush going behind his own net to Matthew. Matthew up the boards to Elliott. Elliott knocks it out, got Trush breaking. Headmans it up to Trush. Trush and Elliott coming in. Trush, low hard shot. Elliott picks up the loose change for a goal. That was good. Nice play. Yeah, Elliott tips it out. Tips it up to Trush. Trush goes wide. Nice low hard shot. Bounces right on the Elliott's stick in front of the net. Puts it away. Storm back with it. Storm across the middle. Robert intercepts, steps up. Storm back with the puck. Robert knocks it into the corner. Good defensive play by Matthew. Storm behind the net. No one there with him. Kicked out right out front. Oh, hits Lee's stick. Goes up and out of play. Woo. Gotta go. Yeah. Hardy back out with Yost and Giswold. Marcelo Wells and Oliver at D. Giswold tried getting out of the zone, missed it. Another tip attempt. Hardy tips it up to himself. Races down. Storm get there first. Back out to the center ice for Yost. Yost turns, beats 2 players. Yost coming down 3-on-2 with Giswold and Hardy. Hard shot off the blocker to the Storm goalie. Hardy and Giswold battling. Hardy walks away with it out to Oliver at the top. Oliver over to Marcelo Wells. Fires one towards the net. Tipped out of the air by Giswold. Knocked away by the defenseman on the Storm. Rink wide pass. Hardy over to Giswold. Puts it towards the net. Fires it low and wide. Hits the corner out to Oliver. To Hardy. Back to Oliver. Couldn't hold on to it. Giswold there to hold it in. Giswold still with it to the goal line. Tried centering pass. Knocked away by the Storm. Storm flick it up and out of the zone. Bouncing over Oliver's stick. Can't get a hold of it. Gets over to Marcelo Wells last second. Under Giswold's skate. Hardy picks it up. Centering pass. Tried hitting Yost. Last second. Storm player picked it off. Storm in the neutral zone. Back in the rail zone. Nice stop by Marcelo Wells. Giswold up the boards to Hardy. Too far out of his reach. Storm batted out of the air and put it back in their own zone. Centering pass by the Storm, picked off by Hardy. Hardy trips himself up into the zone. Could have been an offsides. Hubbard steps, Storm player around him. Hubbard sticks with them. Storm player still with it. Centering pass. Yost gets a stick on it. Hubbard picks up the loose puck. Hubbard trying to get over the red line, gets taken down. Hardy holding it in his own. Hardy turns into the boards, gets tied up by 2 players by the Storm. Whistle dead. I think Hardy fell on a puck. Trying to prevent a dangerous situation. Robberg out centering Trush and Elliott. Face off the outside of the zone. Rodberg wins it over to Marcelo Wells. Steps over the red line, dumps it in deep into the far corner. Elliott and Rodberg going after it. Rodberg backhands it, hits a Storm player. Rodberg steps up with Elliott, it hits the player. Oliver puts it back up the boards. Storm in their own zone. Trush chasing it down into the corner. Storm fired out of the zone up to Marcelo Wells. Puts it right back in. Elliott one side, Rodberg the other. Storm up the boards. Centering pass by the Storm. Oh, that could have been a tripping on the rails. Refs didn't call that one. Off the boards, clear the zone. Storm back out in the neutral zone. Backhanded up to Marcella Wells, up to Trush. Trush gets thrown into the glass. There on Elliott's stick. Elliott tried sidestepping a player and puck knocked off his stick and hit the center of the ice. Hardy gets tripped up into the corner. Puck goes. Hardy's still battling. He's falling all over the place. Out to the top to Marcella Wells, dumps it back in. Marcella Wells gets taken down. Hardy's a fast forecheck. Up the boards, Marcella Wells can't get there in time. Puts it out to the middle to Oliver. Oliver off the boards to Elliott. Elliott loses it back to Oliver. Oliver tried hitting Giswald or Hardy wide, intercepted by the Storm. And they skated in offsides. Hardy out with Yost and Giswald. Hardy back to Hubbard. Hubbard over to Hardy. Back to Hubbard, to Giswald, up to Hubbard. Hubbard over the blue line, taking it wide, puck knocked off his stick. Storm throw it back to the neutral zone. Hardy picks it up, gets hauled down. And that's going to be, I don't know who that's going to, it's on the Storm. I don't know what it's going to be for though. Huh? That kind of hard to tell. Storm in the box. Hardy out, starting Rodberg and Oliver. Yost and Giswald. Puck into the corner. Storm ringing behind their own net. Oliver trying to get there up to Yost. Yost has Giswald wide. Yost across the middle. Mishandle leaves it for Giswald, or Hardy, excuse me. Hardy cuts across the middle, over to Yost. Yost backhand just wide of the net. Arrow front to Yost, knocked off his stick. Move it. Try to go back door to Rodberg, gets tipped up to Giswald. Giswald across the middle. Fires one wide of the net, that was a missile. Hardy picks up the rebound at the top. Hardy down low, fires one at a sharp angle. Brings it around, clears his own zone. Minute 15 left in the power play. Giswald in his own zone, hits Hardy at the blue line. Hardy over the red line. Hardy cutting back to the middle. Storm players intercept. Storm players backhanded out. Giswald there. Stops the play. 55 seconds left in the power play. Hardy over to Giswald. Giswald back to Hardy. Hardy into the zone. Robert on the far side, knocked down by the Storm player. Giswald puts it towards the net. On the ice. Oh man, Giswald, hard shot on the ice. Buries one 5-hole. Yes? Yeah? A lot, yeah. Giswald, top of the circle. Low hard shot, right through the 5-hole, trickles in. Rails go up 7-2. Minute 40 left. Robert out with Trush and Elliott. Trush knocks it away, sidesteps one player. Trush backhands it to the front of the net. Storm knock it down. Storm still with the puck. Right out front, backhanded up the boards. Hubbard trying to chase this down. One Storm player. Storm player gains control of it, cuts back to the middle. Stopped by Matthew, goes off the boards to Trush. Clears his zone up to Elliott. Elliott into the zone. Fires one. Blocker saved by the Storm goalie. Storm fired out to the middle. Hubbard there to pick it up. Hubbard to Elliott, tips it in the zone. Trush throws the body. Hardy picks up the loose puck. Storm regain control. Storm into their own corner. Looking for that long breakaway pass. Hardy picks it up in the neutral zone. Back into his own zone. So he's just trying to eat the clock. Centering pass off the skate of the Storm. Matthews steps up with the puck. That's hit at the blue line. Storm players cheering. A check, I guess. .15 seconds left. Storm into the neutral zone. Leave it back. I think both teams are just trying to eat the clock up now. Shallow into the rail zone. Giswald picks it up. And that'll do it for the game. Wow. Beginning of the game, I thought this would be closer. A lot of power play goals by the Rails. That's it. One game this weekend. I think we have a game sometime this week and then tournament next weekend in Bemidji. Thanks for watching.